Hey everybody, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Ultimate Vanilla Run. This run, I'm thinking we're going to play somebody that I haven't played before, which is either Maggie or Judas. And I'm actually trying to choose between which one here. Let's just go with Maggie. She's not absolutely terrible. Some people don't like her. I kind of like the Yum Heart. It gives you some sustain as you go through the first few levels of the basement and whatnot. If you take a few hits, usually you can recover. Obviously, if you're going for a deal with the devil, getting hit is always bad. So Maggie's a little bit of a crutch, so to speak. Range up's not bad, but I'd rather have something a little bit more useful, unfortunately. Let's see, only one of these guys is actually shooting tears out of his neck. Okay with me. Got rid of him early. Alright, we've got a Spirit Heart. Spirit Hearts are actually kind of bad with Maggie, because obviously if you're going to be taking Red Heart damage, you can use her item. Otherwise, there's really no point. Getting Lust. Unfortunately, Maggie is slow. She's actually a little bit slower than base Isaac, which means that Lust almost caught me way too much. The Book of Sins has appeared in the basement. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that that is because I defeated all of the mini-bosses, because that is the... I thought we'd seen Pride at least once before. I'm going to take the Spirit Heart just so that I don't take any damage during this boss fight. We've only got Larry Jr. Shouldn't be too difficult, assuming I make the right decisions and don't get myself trapped in a corner. I should probably be focusing the shorter one, but at this point I'm just getting whatever I can get. That was close. I'm still really bad at predicting his patterns, and it's going to cost me a half a Spirit Heart right there. Unfortunately, my damage is terrible. It looks like that Larry Jr. has trapped himself, although I don't see exactly how. I'm gonna let him sit there while we kill this one. Just a few more shots. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this one, but I'm not gonna say no. We get a pentagram. And that is really nice, actually. I'm now going to try this pill. It is in fact a telepills, so it's good to know that I've got that in the rotation. Can use the telepills to get maybe into the I am error room. Haven't yet seen that on the runs just yet. Alright, we're in the cellar, so we're oh boy. Well, I took Red Heart damage, that's for sure, but luckily I've got a key for this. Shoop de whoop. You know what? Yeah, I'll take Shoop de whoop. I'm gonna leave the Yum Heart there. Since using it right then would just waste a half a heart, basically, I'll wait until I'm actually below a full heart of damage loss to use it, because the charge stays with it, so it's still fully charged right now, but if I use it, then obviously it wouldn't have any charge. Why not? If you got a use item, you might as well use it. If you just sit on it and hope that you have it for a room that you really need it, might make life difficult. This is like the worst room for this stupid spider, because he can just... I can't shoot him unless he's really close to me. There we go. Still don't know what this pill is. I'm just gonna use it. Range up. Okay, we've gotten range ups. There's a decent chance that I could shoot to the moon and back right about now. Take care of this spider before anything else. Now, I want to get him... Oh my. Well, I was hoping to check this side for the secret room, because that is a possibility. Fortunately, he decided to commit suicide before I could kill him in the right spot. Don't forget to shoot all the poop. I've got a good number of bombs, so I might just make a check for the secret room. Oh my. Well, I did somehow manage to avoid that damage. I'd like to check if there are any tinted rocks or, oh man. Why not? Shift Boop's not bad. I don't particularly love it as an item, but I think it's more useful than Yum Heart. Well, see, here's the perfect place to have Yum Heart, because I'm actually going to go back and get it and use it. In fact, I might just keep it. It makes ventures like that actually worthwhile. Let's see, of places, there are 2 that I see that could possibly be... 3 that I see that could possibly be the secret room. So... yeah. There's a decent chance it's below the room that I'm in right now. It tends to be in rooms that have more rooms surrounding them than not, but that is definitely not always the case. And the Headless Horseman, one of the most difficult bosses earlier on. Gotta multitask and take care of 2 parts of the same thing. Let's see if I can get one of them to charge at me. He's charging, sure he might hit me, but it's one less thing that can be shooting at me. Now there's red heart damage on this boss, so I'm not going to be getting any double room this time. I'm just taking tons of stupid damage right now, but I've gotten rid of the head. Little Chad. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm taking this, that's for sure. I basically, now I have flying. Oh, let me take this. We got flying, and I also have a charge as my spacebar. Little Chad, I actually don't 100% know what causes him to spawn. I'm sure I will have a chance to look it up for next time. You know, I've got 3 bombs, I've got a key, I'm pretty set when it comes to the next floor, so I'm going to drop a bomb here and see if this is the secret room. And in fact it is, and I have Bob's Rotten Head, which honestly isn't all that useful for me, so I'm just going to leave it. When compared to the flying that I get off of the horse, it's definitely not better. And the Headless Horseman's kind of a risk and reward in that sense. If you can't deal with him, you're gonna die. Luckily we got the pentagram, which is a really nice damage up. And our item's right here. Oh, it's Peeper again. We've seen him before. And in fact, the damage increase that he gives your one eye is enough to push my tears over the limit to red. We get a nice golden poop, which isn't quite dead. Bunch of money. I really should kill these flies. I could just leave the room. You remember, since these flies were spawned off the poop, I could just leave the room. I just want to make sure I had all the money. So I'm going to be trapped here, but if I use the space bar, I want to see... Peeper might actually eventually take care of them, but what I want to do is line them up in such a way that I can just use my space bar charge to end them, because my tears are actually being blocked by the rock I'm standing on. So if I hit space bar, you can see my space bar item lost all its charge, and then it makes me invincible, and also does damage to things that I run into. It's pretty useful, honestly. Keys and some money. A key and some money. As you can see, though, it charges very slowly. Did it just charge a different amount for each room? Alright, there cannot be a secret room adjacent to this one, so I don't have to worry about manipulating these guys. Oh my. believe it also passively increases your speed. What's in here? I don't need a chest right now. And the best stuff I could get out of that would be maybe some bombs. Or some keys. Oh, man. Well, there's red heart damage on the floor. I don't think I was any way I could have avoided that. If my pony had been active and I had been psychic, then perhaps. That's the advantage of... Unfortunately, I don't have spectral tears, which means that I'm actually going to spend a decent amount of time... That was close. Accidentally shooting rocks. Once again, there cannot be a secret room next to this room. Well, actually there can be. It could have been up. It could have been the top secret room. But I don't think it was worth the effort. Oh, man. My attempt to kill things efficiently with the horse backfired. So this could be good. Now, if I'd still had Yum Heart, this would have been a very useful thing to abuse. Unfortunately, I do not. However, I can check here, see if there's anything I would like. Because I have flying, I do not want the ladder. Now, why did I enter the shop for only 11 cents? Because if I really wanted to, I could have entered after using the blood donation machine once or twice. I don't have a lot of hearts on the floor, which is slightly annoying, but I do have a slot machine there that I could abuse maybe a little bit. With that lucky foot, it'll be hard. See, I'm getting lots of horsemen, but luckily I do not have to worry about his goop on the ground. I can just focus on hurting him. This is why flying is really nice. It lets you just ignore a bunch of stuff. He's got to be almost... Yep. So he's got to be almost there, and indeed he was. Now this should just be a matter of not getting hit by the actual explosions, which isn't that hard. I'm just hoping he doesn't pull out the like 16 shots all at once, which he has done in the past. I do get to deal with the devil because I did not take any damage there. The nail and brimstone. As tempted as I am to take the nail, it would get rid of my flying, which I don't want to do that. Just because I'm doing so well, I actually want to do this. The pill. Pill is not what I was hoping for. I'm pretty sure I can actually use the horse. Oh my, that was close. Where these spawn is sometimes random. I feel like it's random, although it might just be the fact that I don't always do these rooms very often. Or that they change very quickly, like from floor to floor. Like a challenge room on the 3rd floor is different than a challenge room on the 1st floor. Okay. Just try and take these out one at a time, be out of range of the other one. I'm hoping for a heart drop so I can play that donation machine. I don't know what this pill is. I might be a little crazy. I might just be a little crazy. I might just hope that this is actually a bad trip pill. Well, I also need to go into that curse room. Let's go into the curse room first. It's only going to cost me half a heart. It's going to be on the way out, which is... I mean, it's still better than what it could have been. It could have been nothing. You know what? I'm going to try this for science. You can play it with the horse and not take damage. So only because I have this pill that is probably not... It's a pretty fly. Okay, so... It's still good, it's just not as good as I hoped. Although it is my 2nd orbital, which actually makes it even better. Every orbital that you get is actually exponentially better. Just because of the... Ah, son of a bitch. Well, I was thinking about blowing that up, and now I don't have to, so I guess I'm going to go blow up the blood donation machine. Because usually it gives a non-specific heart drop. Well, there is like 1 heart back in the boss room. Well, that puts me at least a decent health. was hoping to get a blood bag out of it, because that would have healed me really nice, but it's not worth the risk of putting too many hearts in if it's just going to kill you if you don't get it. Because those things can be really fickle. Now, my deal with the devil is still there, but I can't take it. Nothing in there is worth enough. Alright. I'm pretty sure they can still get me if I'm over a pit. But luckily, I don't have to waste any bombs. Though even if I had used a bomb to get there, that would have been very worth it. There could be the secret, or the top secret room. Oh man, that hit me. That hit me too. So, that's how this run's gonna be. My reaction time is not fast enough for these guys. When they shoot so close to them, it drops so fast. Like, I kind of want to manipulate them into shooting this. Because this could be the top secret room. But they're not going to do what I want them to. Why would they ever do what I want them to? I'm just killing you. This is not worth the risk. And troll bomb. Now, these guys can go on spikes, though I don't think they will. Now they can. Now I can just sit over this and kill them, but I'm not gonna cheese it that hard. Not that hard. I'll cheese some stuff, but that was just unsportsmanlike. Give him a chance. No, it's actually very contrary to what I preach usually. This run could be over very quickly. I'm gonna save that. As weird as that sounds, I could actually use that right now. I'm gonna wait for some health to show up on this floor. I'm gonna see if I can avoid it for as long as possible. Oh look, another blood donation machine. Blood donation machines are very snowbally because if you get a blood bag out of one, you are so much more able to... You can just put more and more into them because you have more and more health as long as you keep getting what you need. There cannot be a secret room next to this either. I'd like to find the item room and I would like to find the shop. Because I do have shop money. Another blood donation machine. I might just kill myself going for blood donation machines here, honestly. Justice. Justice is good, but let's do it over here just in case we get a troll bomb. I'm going to leave that heart here. Greed it is. Oh man, I actually took damage there. I was not expecting to take damage there. I thought I had dodged it. I tried to react quickly to that, and my only response to that was to try and dash through. Now I am going to pick this up. The reason I'm picking that one up is because if I'm going to abuse the sacrifice room, I need to be at half a heart because it does a whole heart of damage. I'm debating whether or not I'm actually going to do that, because that is a whole heart that I could instead be putting into, say, blood donation machines, which could very easily be the breaking point. 2 of hearts. Okay, game, I won't say no to you. So now I'm going to be a lot less risky, mostly because to die now would be really depressing. Not like absolutely no risk, play it, you know, really close to the chest, but I'm gonna pick up... I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Well, let's see what else is on the floor here. These are telepills. Yeah, those are telepills. Okay, this could be really nice. Oh, and we do have an arcade. I forgot about that, which is going to have another blood donation machine. But more importantly, it is going to have the slot machine. I say more importantly because slot machines can give me hearts. And I have a lot of extra money because there was no shop. It was just greed. Alright, so This is the most efficiency I'm going to get out of the 2 of hearts. I'm going to use this blood donation machine before any of the others, just because it's right next to the slot machine. I really didn't want this to be a gambling run, but the way that the money has turned out, I forget what this is. We don't know what this is. Don't know what it is. No, it's not a telepills. No, it's not a range up. No, it's not a pretty fly. There's still a ton of oh man, there's still a ton of options. Dime though. That dime though. This is gonna explode before I get what I want, which is of course more hearts. I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff out of this. I think I'm gonna get my money's worth. If I can get a full 3 hearts on the floor, I will take myself down to 1 heart and then use the pill and hope that it is, in fact, a bad trip / full health pill. Now, it could of course just be a straight full health pill. That is an option. That's 2 hearts on the floor. Plus, I forget what was in that room right by the sacrifice room. I don't remember if it was a half a heart or a whole heart. At this point, this thing isn't blowing up anytime soon. Well, I guess it could be blowing up anytime soon. I'm sure at some point I will be doing a Binding of Isaac University video on the arcade / slot machine / all sorts of gambling items. Which I guess this is my chance for me to plug my series. I was talking a lot about slowly getting to items, descriptions, and stuff like that, and I started a series. I even took my hand off of my shooting keys. I started my series called Binding of Isaac University. It's a really simple series designed to explain the mechanics of the Binding of Isaac in greater detail, and more specifically, difficulty-based detail. I have on the bottom left-hand corner of all those slides a just small little circle that indicates my opinion of the difficulty level of that material. Basically just my way of saying, if you know a little bit about the game, but not a ton, this'll do just for now, and when you understand the game a little bit more and want to know even more in depth about what's going on behind the scenes, you can look at this. Man, I've played the crap out of this. But yeah, right now I already have my basic items out, as well as the stats, and $1. Dollar. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this. Well, that was unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Well, might as well use the pill. Balls of Steel. Sounds good to me. So, I'm going to gamble all of this away. I'm going to gamble all this away because no matter how much you have, literally no matter how much money you have, you will always go to 99 cents when you pick up the dollar. And I get Skittle. That's actually unfortunate. I'm gonna leave the dollar for now. I want to use those telepills. I'm gonna go straight to the boss because as of this moment, because I have those balls of steel, spirit hearts. Oh, that's right, that was a spirit heart in there. Anyway, I don't believe that the husk will be too much problem. I guess I could be very, very wrong and explode, but getting Polyphemus on this floor has made my life significantly easier. Just destroying everything. Alright, sweet, we get stem cells, which is a health up and actually a slight speed up, I believe, which I think may counter Maggie's, like, general base speed being less. I'm obviously not going to be manipulating that sacrifice room anytime soon. So one of the things that I've mentioned in my Binding of Isaac University videos while I'm talking about that is static drops. And I'm going to explain it more in those videos, but blood donation, I thought I picked that up, but I just wanted to be sure. Blood donation machines have static drops. And by that I mean they don't actually pull from an item pool. And that's because there are only 2 items in their item pool, and that is the portable blood bag. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I'm going to save that because it heals, and I'm going to put a bunch of money into the other one. So you can only get an IV bag or a blood bag from a blood donation machine. And if you pick up the IV bag, it removes the IV bag from the blood donation machine's static pool, which is basically just itself, right? Which means that the only thing left in that pool is the blood bag. Now you can pick up as many blood bags as you want. It never removes the blood bag from the pool, which means that if you get the IV bag, sure, it kind of sucks when that happens. I mean, oh no, I put a lot of health into this machine, and what does it give me? Another way to kill myself faster. But if you pick it up, just pick it up and put it right back down. I mean, or hell, carry it with you if it's better than your current use item. I've got 3 hearts on this floor, 3 red hearts on this floor. Trying to decide how low I am comfortable going. And I think the answer is all the way. How low can you go? I really should just play with my horse. Yeah, I should do that. It's 1 extra play. That's so annoying. Let me get the stuff from the boss room first. But yeah, so if you pick up that IV bag once, you'll get blood bags from every blood donation machine afterwards, which is super awesome. And I should actually figure out where the secret room is, because it could just be that secret room that has a crap ton of hearts in it. I have 14 bombs. I'm not that worried about finding it. It could be here. I'm pretty sure. Alright, 3 cents. Oh well. I mean, this is literally wasted money because there's $1 waiting for me. However, I'm just gonna pick up that $1. I mean, honestly, all I'm gonna do is gain money here, so... Oh, yeah, there's a heart there, too. It was being covered up by the star of the items. I think I'm gonna play this down to 2 red hearts before I blow it up. I'm setting myself a limit before I reach it, because once I get there, I'm just gonna be sitting here going, I've put so much into this blood machine. Nice. Okay, didn't even have to worry about it. That is my favorite. Alright, so the way I'm gonna do this is using telepills. Now, telepills have like a 1/16th chance of sending you to the I Am Error room, which is usually free items and whatnot. Now, if you're moving fast enough, you can use a pill or just a general key, whether that's a tarot card, bicycle card, or pill, fast enough and still pick this up, which means that if I teleport to the I Am Error room, I can still have a telepills. So I teleport to the... Yeah, this is the secret room. So I'm gonna use another one, and okay, I didn't get anything out of it. The I Am Error room also gives you a one of the hatches down to the next floor, which can be really nice if you already have an empty floor. You get items, and if you are having a lot of trouble with the floor, I suppose it can free you from that. I'd really like to not take red heart damage. Not only do we have a chance for an angel room, but well, I guess we saw devil room 2 rooms ago, so it's only 50%. If I don't take any red heart damage, I'm gonna destroy this poop and pop back. It's a golden chest. Maybe I'll take that. It could be an item. Sacrifice room. Oh man, this is not a happy room. How did I not take damage there? Oh, that's right, orbitals. Orbitals are awesome. Don't ever say orbitals are bad. Sure, they're not as good as something like Polyphemus, which is basically the entire reason this run is still going. Sure, it's never bad. I'm getting myself into some trouble here. I'm not setting things off at the same time, which means that they are firing asynchronously. But luckily, Peeper's got my back. No drops. I have a crap ton of money. I might as well buy the damn ladder. There's no reason not to. It means that if I really find a good use item, I can give it up without too much hesitation. Where did I take red heart damage? Oh, okay. So, for those of you who, like me, looked at my health and went, "What on earth is going on?" In fact, the Liberty Cap, this wonderful item that I have over here, the trinket, occasionally gives you, basically, every few rooms it cycles what mushroom effect they pick up. I know I've mentioned this in the past, but I feel it's worth explaining again. And one of the mushrooms gives you a health up, which means that I randomly have a filled or an unfilled heart. Now, if I take this, and I'm going to take it just because it doesn't matter, and I go into another room, it just goes away. Oh, Carrion Queen. Why? Carrion Queen has toxic poop, and you have to shoot its butt. I'm not so worried about the poop. It can still damage you even if you're flying, which does make it slightly annoying. And I can take refuge on the blocks here, and I could let Peeper finish the fight, which I might do if I start risking red heart damage. You can also, like Chubb, shoot bombs at it. I'm just gonna keep... Oh my. Right, and the other thing it does is once you've done enough damage to it, it starts changing its movement pattern. Okay, I didn't even see that. I think that's like, this is like 1 or 2 more shots. Now it's definitely 1 more shot. And I get a devil room. Even better, I get the coat hanger. And a bunch of poop just randomly spawned. I'm gonna take care of it before I do anything else. It was probably it's respawning. Oh, that's right. The red poop respawns. Okay. This is an interesting dilemma here. I'm taking the Lucky Foot. It increases your chances of drops. I already have really high health. So I'm basically just going to hope that I end up gambling at some point in time, because I've got 84 cents. I basically have no incentive to not gamble, especially now, which is kind of unfortunate that I've had so many runs that have been like, hey, you know what you could do? You can gamble right now. Because gambling is, as I've mentioned, a little slow sometimes. But next floor, I'm pretty much guaranteed to have an arcade, because arcades will basically guaranteed spawn if you have 5 or more cents when you enter the second floor of a just a general floor level. Seems like we're on the Necropolis. So Necropolis 2 would give us an arcade. Same thing applies for... Oh man, I just took that one straight to the face. Same thing applies for extra large rooms. This is just a bunch of free bombs, which I won't say no to. Finally find our item room. I was wondering where that was. Pills! Tons of pills. I'm tempted to actually keep this item because we've got some okay pills. Like, we just got some Mortel pills. I could really abuse that. And in fact, I'm going to in a moment here. Pride. Okay. Sure thing, Pride. We're just doing tons of damage. I was hoping that would kill him. Unfortunately, I still have to hit him one more time. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I know what I want to do. So there's this thing you can do, and as much as I kind of don't want to do it, I'm going to. Just because I feel like this is worth showing off. There's a very good chance that nothing's going to come of it. But if you spawn a black fly in a boss room, that's right, just a black fly, a single black fly, it treats the room as though it has an enemy in it. Now, if you recall about enemies, if there's one in a room and you leave a room, and it is a legitimate enemy, not a fly spawned from poop, then everything will be the way it was. Which means that if I gamble to the point in which a black fly appears out of this machine, which is less likely, I actually have to watch that my flies don't kill it. But if I gamble that far and leave, I get a boss fight. Which, lo and behold, is actually another boss item. So this is another fun abuse of the game. I didn't expect to actually be able to use this one. Mostly because it's just kind of on the harder side to use. Because you need a Wheel of Fortune card to do it, and you need to be lucky, or I suppose unlucky enough, to get a black fly when trying. Man, Peeper's just like on this boss. Peeper is Carrion Queen's nemesis. Oh my goodness. I think Peeper's done more damage to this thing than I have. Yeah. Go, Peeper, go. I'm just trying to not take damage. Peeper's gonna take care of this. I shouldn't even try. Go, Peeper. It's your birthday. I'm also trying to not go down the hatch. I've never actually gone down a hatch while a boss has been in the room. I have no idea what happens, and I don't want to try it because I don't want to miss out on an item. Maybe I will try it one of these days. I don't think I've ever seen anybody. There we go. This could lead to some shenanigans. Alright, we're gonna leave this room and then come back so that all that red poop is gone. Balls of steel. We don't know what this one is. I'm just gonna use it. Tears up. Very nice. More balls of steel. Some telepills going on. We're gonna keep gambling here. Now, I don't actually want to use the telepills now, because if I get the I Am Error room, I guess I could telepills into the telepills. I could try that. I'm not all that keen on doing it, just because... Oh man, I'm getting all the hearts. I'd love another blood donation machine. What pill is this? That was a Tears Up. I will gladly take that. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, I went too fast. Okay, so we found the super secret room. Do I want the matchstick? I don't... Oh, gee. Oh, that's right. I have the lucky foot. So when you have the lucky foot, you cannot lose. You literally cannot lose at a fortune telling machine. Unfortunately, this means it murders itself, but hey. I get another spirit heart. You know what? Because I have some nice pills, I am going to take the safety cap, which gives you an increased chance of spawning pills. Basically, it tweaks stuff and probabilities of the payouts of machines and drops, I believe. And we get another one. We're gonna be able to do this for a little while, and I can do it with relative impunity. The only bad thing that could happen would be if the Carrion Queen drops a lot of red poop off of one of the rocks that I am hiding on. I've got a decent Tears Up, which is really nice. Because Polyphemus reduces your fire rate by a decent bit. I actually go over it in my Stats Binding of Isaac video. Exactly how much it does. It actually increases the delay, not decreases your tears stat, but that's kind of a more advanced knowledge sort of thing. So if you don't really know too much about how stats in the Binding of Isaac work, don't worry about it too much. Just know that taking Polyphemus, the idea behind it is you instead have one eye, because Polyphemus is a reference to Cyclops. And a health up. Do this all day. This is going to be another long run, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you enjoy watching me kind of poke this game and break it in all sorts of ways that it shouldn't be. I wouldn't particularly call this breaking, but it's definitely something that was not originally intended. I really need to watch where Peeper is. I don't want to be playing it when Peeper's about to hit the machine. Otherwise, like right now. Okay, that gave me a pretty fly. I'm okay with that, although I think that means that I can't possibly spawn a black fly from this machine anymore, because I believe it always spawns one or the other. It has a chance to give you a pretty fly on its spin, or it has a chance to give you... Here, I'll take more spirit. Or it has a chance to give you a normal black fly, and because this machine... I guess the way to put it is, every single time a black fly shows up, there is and you leave the room, the entire room is re-rolled a little bit. And basically, the machine gets re-rolled too. There's a chance every single time that oh no, that one was a black fly. So I guess I was wrong about that. I was not expecting that, and unfortunately my... so I've got a choice here. I can try and run at that bomb and try and push it away from the machine. I will definitely take damage doing that though. Well, that didn't work. It was worth a try. Unfortunately, I botched that pretty bad. As I was saying, though, there's a chance that when you re-roll a room like that, could have become a fortune teller machine instead of just a normal slot machine. I mean, my damage is so high right now that I'm not particularly worried about these challenge rooms. I mean, yeah, I don't need the money, but I don't... Have I seen that pill? No, I have not. So we're going to find out what this pill is, and then I'm going to get to telepills. Oh, we've got one of these. These guys are super fast. If they see you, they will charge you. Luckily, the speed I'm getting from my horse on a stick is very nice. Oh, let's use this pill. Bombs are key. Not really what I wanted. But I'll keep an eye out for it now. Nope. No such luck getting the I am air room, but one can always hope. This just means that I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with my bombs. I'm not gonna be able to get as many secret rooms as I would like. So many red hearts just littering that area. It makes me a little sad. Like, I kind of wish that I took some extra damage, but it means that I don't have to care about golden chests anymore. But I've got so many spirit hearts. Unfortunately, I will not be getting any deals with the angel. I could still get some really nice deals with the devil. My chance of getting them is obviously lower on this floor, but I thought you were going to die from that. We've gotten a few items we shouldn't have been able to get. Oh look, another bombs are key. I'm gonna hold on to that, actually. I kind of totally whiffed on what was going on at the start of this room, because I should not have taken damage there. I just charged right into him. Getting a little cocky. Kinda looked like all those tears collided. My orbitals are kind enough to protect me. Here's our arcade. I am not going to really care about red hearts at this point. I've got so many spirit hearts that I am just going to go nuts here. I'm just literally going to stand in it. The positive thing about this is I've already gotten Skitol. Now, how is that useful? As I've mentioned in I think another video, at least one other video, if he gives you Skitol... Wow, I've got a lot of money. And that spawned out perfectly. I'm going to wait to pick that up for one reason and one reason only. I don't know if there's a boss challenge room on this floor. And if I heal up, I may or may not have any other chances to do just red heart damage to myself without taking myself down all of my spirit hearts, which would be not worth it for a boss challenge room. Not worth it at all. What was this pill? Range up. Can't say no to a range up. This is the mom's fight, so I don't want to go in there right now. If I find the telepills, I might just use it to get out of the mom fight. just to see if I spawn a devil room, although I doubt that I will. Oh, that's right, I can just cheese this with orbitals. None of them are going to take the bait, but hey, I could have tried. Polyphemus is doing so much damage, and Peeper has been really useful. A lot of the times he just bounces around and does nothing, and just kind of sit there and go, Peeper, what you doing, man? Falls asleep. Sure, why not? Peeper's like MVP of this run almost. He just destroyed Carrion Queen. I might just have to name this episode after it. Magnet. I literally don't need this item. I'm flying. Basically everything I've done though has been slowly leading me towards not having to fly. Buying the ladder and stuff like that. However... Oh, well, I actually just made my life harder. I'm going to have to run away from red hearts. Because if there's a boss room... I don't have... Oh, there could be another blood donation machine. Sure, but... What's this? The Joker. Okay, well, that's a thing. Should I just go there right now? Well, I'm gonna take it with me. The second I finish clearing the floor, I'm gonna do it, but... Oh. That's funny. He actually slammed himself into... fuck it, I'm just gonna check from here. Yeah, I'll take the mark. Why would anyone not take the mark when they've got as much health as I do? I've got so many spirit hearts that I don't really concern myself with red hearts at this point, because the only time I'm going to take red heart damage is when I inflict it to myself. Or unless things go really, really poorly. And if things are going that poorly, 2 extra red hearts aren't going to save me. The Hanged Man. Oh look, it's Greed. I'm not surprised by this at all, but I want you to suck my damage, Greed. Well, I picked up that red heart. And now I'm gonna find the boss room. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I called it way too well. I hate myself so bad, I jinxed myself. Oh, that's unfortunate. Range up kill, why not? I suppose... Oh, there are things I could do. Yes, there are things I could do, but do I really want to do them is the question. I need to dodge these red hearts. I have to hope... Oh, come now. We're playing the Run from Red Hearts game. And I have to hope to find and get a Temperance card from this slot machine. Which actually might not be possible. Yeah, it's not possible. I need a fortune teller machine. Was there a fortune teller machine? I thought I saw one in here. Nope, just another slot machine. Okay. Oh, there was one in the arcade. There was one in the arcade. I knew I saw one, I just wasn't sure where. And of course it's the arcade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even worried about my red hearts, just because... Red cloth. I could also be simultaneously gambling him. Oh, I might want the... Yeah, I think I want the pearl. Mom's Pearl increases your chance of spawning spirit hearts during non-specific heart drops. Which is most, okay, give me a telepills. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. I'm just going to heal back up to full. Boss challenge room would have been nice. It's not possible for that to be a... How should I... I'm deciding whether or not I should bombs our key right now. If I get some more bombs, maybe I will. Unfortunately, it's not going to let me abuse this game that much. Alright. I mean, I literally can play this forever, because he's already dropped Skittle, so he will never disappear because he can't drop Skittle again. It's not in his static pool. So I could gamble all my money here and just get a bunch of bombs and keys. I'm probably going to stop relatively quickly though. I'm just gonna pick this up. I'm full health right now. His heart drops, I believe, are non-specific, because I've seen an eternal heart come out of him. Alright, I'm gonna bombs our key right now. This will give me 9 keys, 25 bombs. I think that's a better ratio. Since I can't get down to the chest just yet, I don't really need to worry about late game keys. Stop giving me money. Yeah, I can't get anything useful out of him at this point. If I find myself wanting for, like, a key, I might hate myself a little bit. But I'm not gonna cry over it. Alright, so I've got telepills. I know I have a devil room after Mom, so I'm thinking about not using it. Because I've already taken what I would take. I don't need anything from these guys, do I? I'm trying to decide if I can actually get anything useful out of them except for like another $1, which actually doesn't qualify at all as useful. I don't think there's anything else on this floor that I can actively get that's good for me. Just trying to think. So all I've got are slot machines. Yeah, actually, no. If I were to blow him up, it would increase my chance of getting a devil room, but I know I have a devil room, and I already have everything out of it that I want. I am nice and fast. I basically just bloodshot that. Beautiful. I cannot take damage from flies, so the only thing that I'm in danger from is the silk ring that obviously hit me. And she's dead. And we get a useless item. Awesome. Pageant Boy is so useless to us right now. We are just rolling in cash. This should be a relatively one run at this point. I can't see this going so... Like, I'm gonna curse myself by saying this, but I can't see this run going so horrifically bad that I lose. Like, I can see myself getting into dire straits if just so many of these rooms are bad, but Polyphemus is just letting me... I've gotten so many tiers up on top of it that I am absolutely just wrecking. I kind of want to use my horse and see what the other one does. But I'm just going to have fun and let Peeper do murder. Okay, I guess if every single room after this was just filled with masks of infamy, I could die, but it'd have to be like a room with like 8 of them, and then I would just start dropping bombs. I already took damage on this floor, didn't I? I think I did. I forget if I took damage. I could go for Mama's Boy, but that seems unlikely. I don't remember if I've taken damage yet. If I haven't taken damage, this is totally doable. But I don't remember if I took damage. It's kind of the bad part about not knowing. Squeezy? Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the next floor, because if I'm right and I didn't take damage, which I don't know anymore, then I could just wreck. I'm gonna telepills and not get very far. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. Going for Mama's Boy is... It's not an easy task. And I almost just lost the chance that I had of it right there. You can't shoot through there. Okay, so that's my angle. Just let Peeper do it. Mama's Boy is a hard achievement, but it's not the hardest achievement. Okay, single fly that physically can't do damage to me. Okay. You are flying as well. We will play the Peeper game. Are you invulnerable to Peeper? No, you're not. Silly doppelganger. Ah, well, there goes that plan. I probably already took damage, but I guess this just means that I get to not stress. Just like Guitar Hero. If you miss the first note, you do not give a single fuck about the rest of the song. Not a single one. You can play horribly, or you can play amazing. And you're probably more likely to 100% a song, except for the first note. Because if you're 100%ing a song, absolutely 100%ing it, you are nailing every note. You are so close to getting it. You will miss like the second to last note because you're stressing out so hard. It's just the way it works. You psych yourself out. Well, Magdalena. I just think it's funny how everybody refers to her as Maggie, but she's Magdalena. I can just kill you with polyphemus while you stand there. I'm okay with this plan. Oh look, you're stuck in the door. You know what, screw you. Let's have some fun. I've got so many bombs that it's just irrelevant. I'm just looking for the boss. Come on, Mom's heart. Oh look, it's an arcade. Should I abuse it? Why, yes I shall. I don't care. Oh, that's right, it takes a full heart. So, important thing to know, you can get 2 plays out of the blood donation machine on the womb without taking damage. Yeah, but the game likes me. What on earth? Oh, Peeper knocked it. Oh look, I get another pretty fly that I don't need. Sure, if only I could have 5 of them. Don't need that. I literally chose the perfectly wrong way to go this entire time. Probably should have used that before when I was about to take damage, but... Ah, look, the 2 of hearts, just in case I ever get low. In case I'm ever low on health, guys, I'll be okay. At this point, it is literally just a matter of how long it takes me. There we go. Alright. Let's wreck it. I'm one-shotting the towers. That bomb just took a little too long to explode. So I accidentally hit E and dropped in there. Oh. I'm doing so much damage. A cross has appeared in the basement, and that is specifically for beating it with Maggie. Everything is terrible. The game just got harder. So, I forgot that the run is not going to end, because I'm going down to Sheol. The game has gotten harder. The just general decrease, or increase of difficulty. Decrease of difficulty. So, okay, I forgot. These guys... I have not been down to Sheol in a very long time. And obviously because there's another option for the game. I might have counted my chickens too early. I really might have. Because Sheol isn't the hardest level, but it's definitely up there. There are some pretty obnoxious enemies. I think that's our first tinted rock. And these guys are not dying to one shot of Polyphemus. I'm not getting my angles right. I have no idea how many spirit hearts I have left. Well, we play the Peeper game. War. Watch the order of the bomb spawn. Now he's not actually going to spawn anything, but he will chase me around. Damn it, Wafer. Making me waste bombs and shit. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight for the boss, which is, lo and behold, Satan. Let's do this. I missed it. There is a timing that I don't personally know all that well. And that timing basically is you drop the bomb at a certain point and it hits him the second he shows up. And usually he'll almost immediately split. I'm just doing a lot of damage. So you'll notice this fight is a lot like Krampus. A lot like Krampus. Basically means we got a little bit of practice in with the last Krampus fight. But wouldn't you know it, that ain't the end. This is the second phase of the boss fight. Basically, he just sits here and shoots tears at you. Not the hardest to dodge, but if you want to actually be doing damage to him, he's just constantly doing this. He does have other rotations of things that he can do, I promise. But I've already gotten to his third form, which is pretty similar. A bunch of bomb flies. I actually took damage. Okay, so I am now seeing my hearts. Means I am now technically killable. It's still going to be a lot of hits. With the damage that I'm doing, I could probably tank him out. But I'd rather not be risky. Luckily those bomb flies aren't really paying attention to me. Unfortunately, his legs are blocking my view of them, so I can't dodge them. But I have gotten Guardian Angel. Sweet. So that is the first defeating of Satan, which means that I'm going to get a whole nother floor to banter at you guys about random crap, and about how I'm doing well or how I'm doing badly. And I'm sure that was an unlock we got for specifically defeating Satan with Maggie. Basically, there's going to be a specific item you unlock for every character, for every boss that you defeat. And now Isaac has climbed inside the chest. Well, that was a pretty good run for Maggie. We abandoned her yum heart pretty early on there, but we definitely got that paid back to us. That Polyphemus was definitely a crux of the run. Keeper was also somehow an MVP in that. He absolutely destroyed that Carrion Queen, which was also a really nice improvement. A very nice improvement on the run, being able to kill 3 of them, I believe it was. Which allowed us to also get some blood bags, which was really nice. There was so much that went well for us on that floor. If only we had not lost that slot machine to a troll bomb, we would have been fine. Unfortunately, that's sometimes just how it goes. I mean, as it was, we beat that run with relative ease, so I'm not too concerned about what could have happened on that floor. If it had come down to like 2 or 3 health or something really close that could have been a boss item away from changing things from one direction to another, then it would have been pretty sweet. However, we did just fine, so nothing was absolutely make or break specifically. And we're just gonna let the credits finish out here real fast. I'm pretty sure we get to see Satan now, because I don't think we saw him before. Maybe we did. I think we saw the Fallen and Satan. We just didn't assume he was a boss because he does occasionally show up in those devil rooms. Which I guess makes it funny because we killed Satan with things that he gave us. So we've gotten a new art to the front here, I believe. Either that or I'm making it up. I'm still not sure how I've died so much and not gotten so many mom kills, but we were almost to break 100 items. The Wafer. We have gotten the Wafer. The Wafer is an awesome item. Just making sure this is in fact the last one. The Wafer basically reduces all damage you take to half a heart, even in the womb and Sheol. Guardian Angel is what we unlocked. I'm pretty sure that the Wafer is just for beating the devil, but it very well could be the devil with Maggie. Guardian Angel. Everything is terrible. This is what we got for beating the game, beating Mom's heart for the 6th time. The cross is what we got for beating Maggie. We didn't beat Maggie. We beat Mom's heart with Maggie. We get the cross. The cross is a companion. Hopefully we'll get it at some point here. Little Chad, I don't remember entirely.
Isaac was cornered.
Unfortunately,
His mother.
Unfortunately, I managed to click through, and I can't skip these credits, can I? I cannot skip these credits. So we're going to be going through the credits again real fast. And by real fast, I mean slowly, because that's how the credits go. But I gotta keep talking, otherwise YouTube Content ID will pick this up and say, oh my, you're using copyrighted material. Now there's this thing called fair use. Anyway, while I continue to ramble, I believe the other thing we got, besides Little Chad, or was Little Chad the first thing that we got? We got something for defeating all the mini-bosses, I'm pretty sure. Either way, I'll go over specifically what those things were that we unlocked next time as well, with the "this is definitely what unlocks it" option for you guys. Well, we got it. We managed to get through the credits, so let's just quickly go through, make sure. Yeah, the Book of Sins. The Book of Sins is what we got for defeating all of the mini-bosses, because as you may have noticed, each mini-boss was a different of the 7 deadly sins, which I would list all right now, but I would probably forget one or duplicate one. But yeah, that is the run for today. Very successful, very good. We've unlocked some more difficulty. We've gotten another good chunk of items. Those are the options. We've got a good number of items. Don't think we saw anything particularly new this time around. The Yum Heart, I suppose, was new. But other than that, everything else is something that we have seen before. Oh no, that's right. We got the A pony, and not White Pony, just A pony, which was also really crucial to the run, that first boss fight. But yeah, I would call this a good run. I got to ramble. I got to abuse the game. So if you enjoyed what you watched, please feel free to like and favorite the video. Give it a quick comment about what you would like to see me try next time, maybe something that I can improve upon, or something that I can explain for you. Don't forget that I have just started releasing my Binding of Isaac University videos, which hopefully can answer a lot of those questions for you as well, though I will be happy to answer them in the comments. Or refer you to the right video, because who knows, it might not be out yet. I've got a lot of them coming in the works. They just take a little bit longer due to the fact that I actually have some editing to do with them. I can't just hit record and then ramble at a microphone for an hour. And yeah, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'm trying to release content relatively often. Sometimes personal things get in the way. This is a hobby, not really a profession, but I still enjoy it all the same, and I would love to see more subscribers so that I know my videos are going out to people who are enjoying watching them. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you then.